Alright, back for more GeoGuessr duels. I did a little bit of a stream and it did not go well. I was very distracted, so going back into it. Hopefully we have a pretty good day. So far we're on path to demotion, so we need to lock in and get some points back. Rifts in the sky should just be Albania or Montenegro. You see this in both these countries, along with this landscape is pretty consistent with the area. Try on left here should be Australia. Zero poles to work off of. This truck does have a yellow license plate, which is something you would see in New South Wales. Truck could be traveling, obviously, but because of that, I am going to go New South Wales. And we're going like south, but it's kind of curvy. Low-key look like Tasmania a little bit, not going to lie, but I have no telephone poles to work with, so because of the yellow license plate, I'm just going to go New South Wales. You also go to New South Wales, and it's all the way south. But either way, that's damage. We'll take it. Should just be South Africa. Yellow outer, white inners. Got some mountains to our southeast here. I might just go down in here somewhere. Goes more north, it's all the way near Cape Town, but either way, 400 damage for us. I guess it's just Brazil. We have a Brazil license plate here. It's like Portuguese here, possibly. Or Spanish or something. Some to the north. Really would not know what part though. And he just 5Ks. Nice. Not literally, but got the road. I mean, okay. Just peek on me, I guess. Just Thailand. Driving left, yellow center, white outer. Flag right here, language. All those. Okay. Back in Europe. Possibly maybe like France. Like a southern France, maybe. Not really sure. Like these rows of like, just like bushes and stuff. And it is France, but it's all the way north. Guatemala. This car. Spanish as well. You can find cars similar to that, so you want to kind of like double check before you just insta send sometimes. It's like we got a South Africa here. White car driving left. Unless this is actually like Bolivia, actually. Or Peru. Spanish over here. Looks like it's like Bolivia or Peru, actually. I'm not really sure which one. I think I'm just gonna kind of hedge them. Can't really afford to, though, not gonna lie. I could see Bolivia. I don't know. I could see both, not gonna lie. You guys are right on top of me. It's actually Chile. It's very interesting to me. Either way, 250 damage will take it. Russia. Blurry lone antenna. What does that tell me? I'm not sure. Seems definitely eastern somewhere. Decently hilly. Trying to remember where Blurry Lawn is, and I can't, unfortunately. Maybe somewhere near Mongolia border, perhaps. I'm just not certain, to be honest. He goes all the way east, and it is. Great guess. This game. 60 rated. We win the next 4, we'll be back. This red of a card would definitely make me think Ukraine. We have a flag here. Should just be Ukraine. I'm getting a little bit of lag going on. Like, is that visible? I think it is. Not really sure. Want to go UK somewhere? Maybe it's like Northern Ireland, maybe Wales, something like that. Driving left. Gen 2. It's actually Scotland. Or is it? I don't even know. It's north. Decent blur going on. Thinking Iceland. What's our other options? Greenland. Don't think this is the Faroe Islands. Could be, potentially, but I think I like Iceland the best. I feel like not sure. I'm just gonna go like Iceland somewhere. It's all the way out west, but it is Iceland, so we break the flawless. It's just Taiwan. This language driving right. Not really sure. Water to our east, it appears. Yeah, I'm just not really sure. You go South Korea, and it is Taiwan, so that is going to be a decent amount of damage. We'll definitely take that. Again, Mexico. Where else would it even make sense here? Like Mexico's the best guess based off vegetation. Yeah. If this is like Chile or something, then I'll just take the L. It's whatever. Is Mexico. About 800 damage, we'll definitely take that. Just got a Kenya here. Kind of hilly, so we go like up in here somewhere maybe. It's 2 times damage, so maybe we can steal a little bit of points here. Very solid guess, honestly. And that is about 900 damage, so It's actually not a horrible guess. This is Panama, I believe, based on this vehicle. Seems like we're in a decent neighborhood. I mean, there's not a lot of buildings, but I don't know. Feels like we could be near a decent sized city. I'm not sure. He goes the middle of the ocean, and we get the win. We will take it. Rating him down. I'm just gonna focus on winning, really. It's getting better. Winning more consistently. Alright, game 3. 1-1 so far. Township Road. Could be like Eastern US or Canada. That's my thought. Maybe like a North Dakota, like border-ish. You go same spot. It's actually like pretty North Alberta. Only 300 damage though. Could be. Is this Chile ever? A lot of times you see Gen 3 white card, you think like Bolivia, Peru, but don't have like the big bulky things that we would see in like signposts that I feel like you would see in Bolivia. So honestly, I might go Chile. Just off of that, Peru has the black and white that you would see, black and white signposts. That's why I'm going Chile. I think most of the time I would kind of like insta-send Bolivia here, but just not sure. And that is an incredible guess. Wow, let's go. Ton of damage round 2. Needed that. Okay, driving right here. Dual language going on here. Makes me think maybe, what, like Serbia, somewhere around there. I might just send one in this area. Just with like the dual language, seems very like Central Eastern, like Europe, based on just like the mountains landscape. I don't know how to describe it. Probably should have checked these license plate. It looks like there is a blue strip, so maybe Serbia, Bulgaria isn't horrible. It is Bulgaria. That actually does make a lot more sense based off the landscape, not gonna lie. Not the best guess there. We go round 4. It's gonna be just, should be French Canada. Maybe near the border, because there is a stop as well. So maybe like somewhere in here. I'm only going border because there is the French and like English version, so maybe it's like somewhere like directly on the border, and it's not at all. It's Manitoba. Okay, wow, that is interesting to me. I've never really seen the dual language, but yeah, thinking Ireland here with the yellow outers. I'm gonna go like somewhere in here maybe. Yellow outers I think is more common in Ireland than like the UK. Here's Norway, but it is just Ireland. A pretty good guess, so we get another win. Back-to-back wins, much needed. And I'm lagging a little bit. Very interesting. Get plus 13. Back over 1,000 rated. Much needed. Should I keep the win streak going? Now 2-1 in the episode. If we get the end off 4-1, that'd be kind of crazy, but that's not going to be happening. Let me be serious. 1125 rated player. Almost 1070. I'm thinking South Korea. Black car driving right. I mean, language makes sense for like Asia. Not really sure if there's something going on here. Not familiar with that. But yeah. Wow. How about just click middle and get lucky? I like that. 142, so we don't get flawless. We'll take it. We will take it. 1125 rated. Going to 1,000. See if we can make something crazy happen. Should be Spain, in my opinion. This stop sign, blue and white here. Unless this is Italy ever. Not sure. Spain initially came to mind, so I'm going to stick with it. Pretty hilly, so I'm thinking somewhere north. He goes Portugal, and it is north. I should have went like, I was thinking more up here, so maybe it would have been slightly closer, but not a bad guess. Definitely could have went more north, but it's alright. I'm seeing octagonal poles, which makes me want to go Mexico, but it seems very like islandy. I could definitely see an island somewhere. Check the sun. It's kind of like right on us. It might be like Northern Mariana Islands or something, I'm not gonna lie. It looks very like islandish, but just because of those poles, I'm gonna go Mexico. And it's the Philippines. I'm never going Philippines there. Yeah. Oh my gosh, not another one. Okay. Should just be somewhere in Europe. Kind of focusing on this house. He puts his guess in pretty quick. I could see a lot of different places here. I might just send one like in here somewhere. In Croatia area. You go Switzerland, and it is Slovenia, which I did technically click in Slovenia, so I did get the correct country. Was it luck? Yeah. But correct country is correct country. Okay. Should just be Colombia. We have this antenna here, which is kind of blurred out, but that's a few different countries in Mexico, and then Colombia, Ecuador, Brazil, and then we had a yellow license plate, which in those countries is only in Colombia. Gen 3, Russia. Definitely feels eastern. Or is this ever, this is never south? Could be extremely aggressive. I don't even like that guess. Maybe like here would be better actually. No comment. Next game. Got a moving to end. Should just be Argentina or Uruguay. Based off Gen 3 black car. I have a blocky post here, which is more of a Uruguay thing, I would say. It's definitely more dead, so that makes me also want to go Uruguay more, so I am. This has been honestly a horrible day of GeoGuessr, not gonna lie. Before this, lost like every single game I played. Got a couple wins here. This game could definitely make or break my mental for the next few days. If I lose this, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to. Should be northeast Brazil somewhere. No supports on these. Plus this stone pave. The way this like pavement is, should just be like northeast Brazil somewhere. I think northeast you don't get supports on these, which is like the little diagonal things. And it is incredible guess. Comes in clutch, 3,300 damage. Strat. It's like a, yeah, it's just Netherlands. It's that license plate back there, and then I believe Straat is like, I don't know exactly what it means, but see a lot of like road signs. I believe that's only in the Netherlands. You can see like Wig sometimes as well in Germany and maybe Belgium. It's like Veg in Denmark. But just learning like the ends of like the road signs kind of helps. Is this just Israel? I believe it is. Yeah. This is one you should probably just know, but this license plate, which is similar to the Netherlands one, yellow with the blue strip, red and white on the curves, very common. Pretty much always this car, not always, but like a lot of the time. It's pretty easy to tell. And then architecture, language gets it as well. Kyrgyzstan. It's the car and off, so like I feel like the deadness, the snowy hills is pretty giving. Like even if you don't have car meta, it's somewhat gettable. Pretty good guess from both of us. Not for 150 damage. It's just so unfortunate. Like I get that Brazil guess later in the game. It's just an automatic win, but should be Sri Lanka with low cam. Gen 4 Sri Lanka has a low cam like this. Also has a language which is a lot more like spirally and like ovally compared to that of like Thailand, which you may confuse it for. Black and white poles as well, yellow license plates. So like Gen 4 low cam comes in clutch sometimes. And it's south. It's a bit of damage, we're chipping away. But we saw last game, one atrocious guess from me could end it all. Portugal. At first it was the language that gave it away with the A, but also this license plate, blue on the left, yellow on the right, which I believe Portugal is no longer doing those. I'm not sure. I thought I heard that somewhere. Take a little bit of damage there, nothing crazy. Round 8 incoming. Thinking Philippines, or not Philippines, why did I say that? I did not mean that. What did I even mean to say? I don't even know what I meant to say, not gonna lie. What do you see happen? Mexico, octagonal pole, single yellow. Seems somewhat south, I mean, it's pretty green, pretty lush-ish. Nothing crazy, but still got mountains, octagonal poles coming clutch as always. And we're both on it. But it is actually 800 damage, so that is pretty solid, honestly. So we're not 3.5. I could lose in one round, so gotta lock in. And I'm lagging, but it appears to be... There's no like trees or anything on the hills, so that makes me think here instead of Eswatini. It's the only reason for that. Eswatini has a lot more like trees, more lush bushes, that type of stuff on their mountains. We go the exact same spot. Not too much damage at all. It's not really a round we needed because now it's just upping the damage for a round that did nothing. And is this Peru? Black car. You can see that a lot in like Argentina, Uruguay, but you can also see it in Peru. And judging off the landscape, I'd be more willing to go Peru. A lot of rocks. Sun position is hard to tell. Can't really tell where it's at. Just gotta hope we're going the right way. Which, don't see a single thing for this entire road. If we go up here, possibly. If I had to guess right now, it'd be Peru. And I think I might just go ahead and guess because I don't want him to find anything. I started off one way, didn't find anything. Can't tell sun position. I mean, if this is Argentina, I'll just take the L. But Peru you can get black car, and it seems more like Peru to me. And it is, and that's gain. Huge guess for me. Black car you'll see way more in Argentina and Uruguay, but trusted the landscape. So yeah. Honestly, turned into an okay day. Got plus 19. Ended up down about 20 on the day, but 3-2 in the episode. Got back up over 1,000, and we're basically right where we're at before last episode. So either way, we'll just act like yesterday never happened. So we got 5 days left still. Still gonna be playing probably an episode a day. So see you next time.